What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. I've been waiting on this episode for 7 months now, 6.5 months. After years of debating, I finally bit the bullet. I had saved up some money and was able to do a full custom rifle build, and just literally got it finished today. Got it started in December, and now it is almost the end of June. So, 6.5, 7 months to get this bad boy, and just wanted to share with you guys the layout of my rifle. I'm going to end up with multiple videos that I do, different long-range tests. I'll probably do some walking through of the load development process and compare it to my Ruger precision rifle and just all kinds of different stuff. So you guys don't care what I have to say. Let's go ahead and dig into this bad boy. So I had a 6.5 Creedmoor built. I have another gun already. I have a Ruger precision rifle and a 300 Win Mag. I have a 338 Ultra Mag that I'm probably going to get rebarreled or maybe turn that into something else too. So I've got some upper calibers. I wanted something that was kind of precision rifle series style, something that could really reach out there and touch them, but something on that lower end that also wasn't going to be as expensive to reload and all that kind of stuff. So I went with the 6.5 Creedmoor, and Vestal's Custom Guns in Bristol, Virginia built this for me. Haven't shot it yet, so I can't give him the credit there. I'm sure it's quality. Got a bunch of friends who've had guns built there, and they're all quality. But I got to give Mr. Vestal credit on the looks and the just the touch that he had on this. Just a fantastic job. So Vestal's Custom Guns, you guys need to check them out. But he pieced this thing together for me and meticulously worked the barrel out. I have an MDT, Modular Driven Technology, ACC chassis, and I have chosen to add weights to the front. These are removable, and I've got a bag rider that is also a weight right here in the back. Now I went with a heavy M24 Contour 26-inch barrel. So this is a heavy gun intentionally. But I could potentially shed about 2 pounds off of it just by removing these weights and removing my bag rider back here. I'm not going to, but so we got an 18-pound gun or a 20-pound gun if I leave the weights on. Intentionally made this heavy. Of course, the M24 Contour barrel, you guys can see that's a beast. That is a very thick barrel. Of course, you can get thicker, but it's heavy. That's where a lot of the weight comes from. I've got the MDT Sky Pod on here. These were also a pretty sizable investment, but they are massively adjustable in like all kinds of different directions, and that was a huge selling point for me to get these, because you can just move them. They're literally multi-adjustable in any direction that you want to adjust them in. And another cool thing about them is that I loosen that and I can actually slide them up and down my chassis wherever I want them. So super cool feature there to have. I had to order the grip separate. That is also an MDT grip. And of course this is the mag is ordered separate. I went ahead and got a good MDT 10 round mag. My trigger is a Triggertech Diamond. I've got it set at 1 pound, and it's zero travel, zero creep. I mean, it just, you start and it pulls, it breaks at 1 pound. It's fantastic. I've got a couple other, I've got some Jewels and Timneys, and there's actually not even a debate really. This Triggertech Diamond takes the cake. So far, no field testing yet, so we'll see about that. But as far as just feeling it and breaking it in some trigger pulls, it's crazy. My action is the Defiance Machine Tenacity. It is beautiful, very pretty. and it just flows like glass, man. And last but not least, my scope and my mounts. The tenacity I opted for, you could get the recoil lug or you could get the 20 MOA rail with that from Defiance. So I went ahead and got the 20 MOA rail, but I got Nightforce rings, and I have a Nightforce ATACR 5 to 25 by 56. It's got a 34 millimeter tube in MOA, and this is actually a first focal plane. So super pumped about this rig. Not got a load developed or anything for it. Gonna start working on that this week. But you know, I've told you I'm not gonna throw a price out there that I paid. If you care enough to know, I've told you everything that I've got here, so you can look that up yourself. But probably never do this fully like this again in my life, but I'm anxious to do some more testing. For those of you who are interested, stick around. You know, be watching, subscribe, and be watching the channel over the next few months, because I'm going to do a lot of videos with this on load development, and specifically comparing this to my Ruger precision rifle. $600, $700 Remington 700. You know, comparing with some lesser expensive guns, and I really want to know, is this, you know, how much, what makes this worth the money, or is it worth the money? Maybe I'll find that it's totally not. I will say already my Ruger precision rifle is a tack driver, so Ruger's got that figured out. But you know, it's pretty, but what does it do above that? Because I paid a whole lot for pretty. But I'm excited to test it. I hope you guys enjoy looking at it here. Of course, I did have the muzzle brake put on. Mr. Vestal did that there, and to be honest with you, I don't even remember which muzzle brake he put on it. I told him to pick that out, but he's got that flush mount to there, and he did such a fantastic job. You can't even tell. This muzzle brake is removable. That is actually a removable muzzle brake, but he did such a fantastic job in machining that you can't even see where the line is. That's just amazing. But stick around for some more videos here. Subscribe to the channel, and of course we got all kinds of other videos, gun reviews and all kinds of stuff, hunts and things, but you'll see a lot more of this, and I will probably do a more detailed review of the bipods, more detailed review of this scope, and definitely do a lot of comparisons, and we're going to shoot some groundhogs and things like that with it. So be sure to check us out. Follow us on Instagram. Go over to your favorite podcast platform and check out the Hunt, Shoot, Live podcast. We've got a lot of good podcasts already out where we talk about guns, gun builds, long range shooting, and things like that. So as always, appreciate you guys for checking us out. God bless. We'll see you next time.